After a good performance in the Europa League, we're back. We're back to the BPL and we're playing Sunderland. And yes, Huddleston is in the starting 11 and he's playing beside Sandro at the CDM position. Now sat Paulinho to play him to make sure I get his form up, and we're going to talk about him, and we're also going to talk about Lennon in this video. But the last BPL game we played was against Manchester United. We went to Old Trafford and we picked up a big 3 points. So I expect the momentum to carry over into this game. We're at home against Sunderland. Sunderland is in 20th place, I believe, in the BPL, which means we have to win this game. I mean, 3 points is a must and nothing else. If a tie or loss is just not good enough. With that being said, before we jump into the action, let me quickly say, if you want cheap reliable coins, make sure to check out the description down below for UT coin traders. And not only did we beat Manchester United, but we had a Europa League game midweekend. You know, we won that game 2-1. So we've been on a good winning streak, and as you can see, a win here today will keep us, what, 2 or 3 points away from Man City. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. This might be a spoiler alert, but I'm going to tell you either way. Sunderland, I had a really hard time defending against them because they were doing these over-the-top through passes. I mean, that's all they did was over-the-top through passes and sweaty goals. Nah, but over-the-top through passes, oh my days, I've never seen the legendary computer play this way before. It was something different. They were over the top, and all the time the ball was always in the air, and somehow they were burning my defense. It was almost like I was playing an offside trap, but I wasn't. It was crazy, the over the top through passes. But Huddleston and Lennon are two players that, look at that, you see what I'm saying? Huddleston was someone I didn't even know was on the team, and he asked to leave, but with the way he's been playing lately, I'm pretty sure he's going to want to stay with us. Lennon's a player that doesn't fit, and Sessegnon's a player who played for Sunderland, and he just scored a crazy, like, sideways kick on him. But Lennon's a player that just doesn't fit, and I want him to fit, but he just doesn't fit because I don't play right mid. The only reason I kept Lennon in the transfer window was because I didn't know if I was going to stay with the 4-2-3-1 with 3 cams, but now I know I am staying with this formation because I love it. So Lennon might leave in the summertime, and I might try to bring in, you know, a center back or a defensive mid or a cam. Not in the summertime, excuse me, in the wintertime. And Huddleston's a player that I really, really do like him, so it's between him and Fellaini, but I think one of them might leave, honestly, because if I keep Fellaini and I keep starting Fellaini at the CDM position behind Paulinho, actually, you know what? I don't even want to sit Paulinho and Sandro. I'm sitting Paulinho just to make Huddleston happy, and this is what happens when you don't play Paulinho and Sandro. Dempsey scores like that. Man, Paulinho and Sandro, I've said it multiple times, the heart and soul of this team. They just help so much when they're in there, and right here you're gonna see I bring in Nelson Oliveira, and I also take out Huddleston and bring in Paulinho. Now, 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, man, probably like 2 seconds of Paulinho being on the field, being in his spot. Well, just 2 minutes in. You see, this is why Huddleston doesn't fit. And if I keep him on the team and I don't play him, he's just gonna be like, oh, let me leave again. So if I can make him happy with us, get his form up, I think I might sell Huddleston, even though he's an amazing player. Unless I get an offer for Sandro or Paulinho or something, I don't know what's gonna happen. But right now, there's a few players that I'm thinking about letting go: Huddleston, Lennon, and then just a bunch of reserve players that never touch the field. I'm thinking about letting those players go, making a lot of money, and then bringing in extra players that we could actually use, man. Maybe even letting someone like Holtby go. Holtby's a player that he's good, but I haven't really played him a lot, and it's because he's a bit too slow. So maybe let him go in and bring another attacking mid in. Who knows? There's a lot of options, and there's going to be a lot of good moves happening in the transfer window. So let me know in the comments down below some cams that you really like, some defensive mids you really like, and maybe even the center back. But the reason I'm talking about it already is we're getting close, guys. We're getting really, really close to the transfer window already, and in the wintertime, which is great because with FIFA 14 around the corner, we're flying through this series, and it seems like a lot of you guys are enjoying it. And look at that. Paulinho came in, scored 2 seconds after being on the field, then scores to give us the lead in the 88th minute. And at this point, I was celebrating. I was excited. I was like, damn, what a big 3 points. The stadium is rocking, the place is jumping, the fans are boosted. I'm excited. Paulinho, the man of the match without a doubt. But here comes Sunderland one more time, the team that's in 20th place in the damn league. just wouldn't stop coming. Booyah. 3-3 in the 90th minute. We're leaving here with a draw. I'm sad, I'm upset. And I know it's because I didn't start Paulinho. I started Huddleston over Paulinho, and every time Paulinho and Sandro aren't on the field at the same time, I have problems. Let me know in the comments down below some players you would buy in the transfer window.